using the, Dreamcast conversion mod also, so I don't think this is legal for, you know, speedrun.com, but that's fine. That's why it's a chill speedrun. It doesn't matter. We're just going fast for the fun of it. I don't have anything to prove. I'm not that good at games. But how's everybody doing? I hope you guys have been enjoying the stream despite the fact that we've been dealing with technical issues for like the past half hour. Now we're just gonna play a video game. I just realized that the game is not on screen. Also. It happens. It is not meant to be a black screen, so here we go. Let me get this, and let me put it below chat. Alright. Okay. So we have to go as fast as possible. And I love the movement of Sonic Adventure, so even if I don't know the strats, this is still going to be a lot of fun. Although it's given my thumb a workout.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
How's the sound, by the way? Is the game too loud, game too quiet? It seems to be at a decent volume right now. But let me know if I should turn it up or turn it down. It's good, if not a little quiet. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with a little quiet, because this is like, what, my third playthrough of Sonic Adventure on stream. I did the original Dreamcast version. I did Dreamcast conversion mod. Although, well, we're not gonna hear awesome vocal themes until Open Your Heart at Supersonic anyways. Finally a return to tradition, literally. Hi V, welcome. We're doing a chill speedrun of Sonic Adventure. We're gonna see how fast I can beat the game. I think Sonic had a smooth transition to 3D. Honestly, though, listen. Some people online may not want to hear this. Sonic Adventure is, like, the best 3D Sonic game. Like, I've completely come around to it. I think if you asked me in the past, I'd be like, oh, no, yeah, like, Generations. No, Sonic Adventure 1 is, like, the best one. This is, like, the perfect video game. And, like, I get it. It's jank as fuck. The lip-syncing and the cutscenes are weird, but, like, this is, like, such a unique video game. There has not been a video game like this before or after its release. It reminds me a lot of, like, Final Fantasy VII in terms of, like, what I love about weird, like, 3D games. Like, it's janky, no doubt, but it, like, it does so much, and it, like, has so much fun. It's just good. I like video game. Final Fantasy VII is probably, like, more palpable today. Because, you know, it's if you can handle, like, old RPG systems, like, you can handle Final Fantasy VII just fine. But if you're, like, not used to, like, jank-ass 3D platforming, Sonic Adventure is gonna be, like, whiplash. It's just gonna suck for you. Okay, so I believe the next step is to go Mystic Ruins. We have to remember the exact order here of events so we can do it as quickly as possible. I've also realized that something I value in video games also is sometimes them just being funny. Like, that's why I love Sonic Forces. Like, listen, Sonic Forces by and large is not a good video game, but it's so funny. How could I hate it? It's like the top funniest video game ever made. I actually saw a post on Twitter recently that was like, if you've never played a genuinely, like, bad video game, you need to, because it'll completely change your, like, taste. And, like, I saw someone respond to, like, that post with, like, Fire Emblem Fates, and they were like, you are the person this person is talking about. And it's like, listen, I get it. Like, Fire Emblem Fates is not, like, a big rigs, but here's the thing. I honestly believe that a disappointing video game is way worse than, like, a video game that you already know is dog shit. Like, oh yeah, I've played plenty of dog shit video games. I tried to beat Superman 64, I played, like, Action 52, I played Simon's Quest. I played some pretty stinky video games. I would probably still rank those games above, like, Fire Emblem Fates because I didn't spend $130 on them. Though if I bought Action 52 when it was new, I would've, instead of just pirating Action 52. Fates is bad because it feels like its players are gonna experience sunk cost fallacy. True. Like, I understand the point of the post. It's like, if you play, like, a garbage fire video game, like, that does shape your taste a lot. I've played, but honestly, I like dog shit video games. Maybe not playing all the way through, because I like myself enough to not do that, but just as, like, a fun thought experiment. Sometimes I just like to play games that are just objectively not good. That's why I keep insisting on playing carnival games. I keep seeing, like, carnival games switch, like, going for, like, 15 bucks on Amazon, and sometimes I consider it. But then I was like, is $15 worth it for a single bit? Like, is a $15 bit worth it? And I'm not sure if it is. But if you do exclamation point tip, you can tip me money, and maybe we could arrange a $15 bid. I don't know. I didn't shill myself this stream, so there's your shilling. I think, like, if anyone in chat has not played Sonic Adventure, like, even if you don't end up liking it, I think you owe yourself to try it at least once. It goes on sale for, like, $1 on Steam pretty frequently. Like, Sega can't wait to sell you this game. That's chump change. You could probably sell a bunch of old TF2 crates and get it. There's also just, like, unparalleled vibes to this game. Like, it's so unfair to me that I cannot live in the Sonic Adventure world. Do you think, like, anybody in, like, VR chat or, like, Second Life have recreated, like, Station Square? So I can just hang out there? I need this. I need this. I'll fucking play VR chat if they do this. I actually tried to play VR chat, like, once, and it ran like shit because it's supposed to be a VR experience. So, not meant for lower-end machines. This is one of the games with the Chow Garden, yes. This and Adventure 2 both have it. I think people generally like Adventure 2's Chow Garden more, but this one is fine too. You get fun Chow Gardens based on the different hub worlds. Okay, I believe the next stage is Casinopolis. I think, like, next goal is Casinopolis. Yeah, there's the sun setting. No, Sonic, you got stuck. No, let's go. Why is it Sonic Adventure now? Well, I tried to play Mario Kart and it didn't work. My capture card was, like, fucking up. And then I tried to play TF2, but it was running at like 10 FPS, and it was making me sad. So now we're doing a chill Sonic Adventure speedrun because I needed some quick dopamine because I was at a serious dopamine deficiency. Fuck! I tried to speed it. Okay, now we go Casinopolis. I forgot you had to get the ring power-up. That's my bad. That cost us some time, but it's okay. Again, this is not getting, like, submitted or anything. I just wanted to see how fast I could beat Sonic Adventure.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Get out of town. They'd never make a movie about Sonic. It would never happen, and they would never have Jim Carrey play Eggman. It's just not feasible. Okay, this is kind of just, like, not a great speed stage. Like, the strat here is to just let Sonic fall as soon as possible so we can do the sewer segment. Yo, Sonic Adventure? Hell yeah, welcome, Posgrave. We're doing a chill speedrun of Sonic Adventure because the other things I had planned were not working. Man, I think, like, rumbling the board is actually making this go slower. So, we're not doing that anymore. Okay. God, I know it'd be, like, a tall task. So it'll probably not happen within my lifetime. But, like, a indie game styled after Sonic Adventure with all its, like, weird jank and, like, weird, like, hub world, and just, like, everything. Like, I just need another game that matches this game's, like, unspeakable vibes. Unparalleled. Ooh. It really is. I love this game. Let's go. I wonder if there's any, like, mods that would be funny to do for this game. Honestly, I'm down to just, like, stream more Sonic Adventure if I could, like, find good mods for it. I'm taking a risk by going back so soon. What can I say, though? Sometimes I'm a sucker for punishment. Chat, how full is your... should you fill your evening cup of milk? I don't know. How much are you craving the milk? Wait, that didn't... It's because I already have a bunch of coins, isn't it? Fuck. we're losing time. We're losing precious time! I like 110%. I agree with Babish on this one. But then your milk splatter, and the underground goes free. I don't see the issue. Yeah, just start drinking from the carton, it's fine. I've never done that also. The idea of, like, drinking milk directly from the carton is, like, it's barbaric. No offense to anyone who's ever done it. But it's just like, I could never do something like that. It feels like one of the world's greatest crimes. On the same level as, like, murder. You heard it here first, everyone. On the motherfucker Morgan stream, chugging milk from the carton is on the same level as homicide. I do not actually believe that. I should make that clear. I was like a huge milk drinker as a kid. I drank it so much that I'm kind of a little sick of it. Like, whenever I have, like, Oreos or something, like, I'll dip it in. But, like, otherwise, like, nah, I don't think I drink milk any other time these days. Especially because I'm a pretentious wine person now. Well, I wouldn't say pretentious, I don't know that many wines. I haven't tried that many. But, like, I'm an adult now. If I want to go crazy with my drinks and not just have, like, water, I'll order, like, a nice fruity wine, you know? Fruity drink. This is the pleasure I get for being an adult.
Yes.
You are what you drink? Wine? I'm wine? One time in high school, when your mental state was in a touch dire, you spent a week where you would sleep for roughly 30 hours at a time and only get up to drink half a gallon of milk before getting back to sleep. Wine is fruity? Oh. V, that's really funny. To be fair, that's really funny. But also, we gotta be careful with the NSFW jokes. But I'll let it slide because it was really funny.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Honestly, actually, I've been, like, thinking about it recently, and I almost am, like, every day I get more and more tempted to, like, just make the stream 18+, even though I don't, like, I'm not obsessively, like, overtly making, like, sexual jokes on stream. I'm just, like, I don't know. I think, like, now that I'm, like, in my, like, 20s, I'm kind of at a point where I'm just, like, I don't know how well I can handle, like, teenagers. Yo, 69%? And that's not, like, a dig at teenagers online. It's just one of those things where it's, like, I'm just at, like, a different point in my life. And I don't know if I'm charismatic enough to handle a like, quote-unquote fan base of, like, 13-year-olds. 18+ streams are silly. The mature warning is fine. If someone's being immature, kick them out. This is true. This is true. That's kind of why I haven't done it, because it's just like, well, I don't do anything that's, like, overtly, like, oh my god, I would need to make the stream, like, 18+. The most I do is, like, I don't know, sometimes I make, like, a boob joke. We've all been there. I feel like there's a way to cheese this. Yeah. Gonna have to curate my space regardless? Yeah. So there is, like, a little bit of a skip you can do there. I don't think I did it very efficiently, but I could have done it worse. I would love to, like, actually learn, like, the speedrun strats for this game, specifically for Sonic's story, because I can't imagine, like, actually, like, always going out of your way to do all characters is very fun. We should, like, one of these days, I should just, like, find the game I want to, like, speedrun a bunch. And then, like, you know, we should just do, like, streams where we, like, practice a speedrun and we actually, like, submit it. That would be fun. Most streamers you see who slap the 18+ on their stream seem to do it as a moderation safeguard, because tackling it from a 16+ or 13+ angle needs a pretty specialized moderation, which gets super hard as communities grow. Yeah. Honestly, I also think I'm just too boring for, like, teenagers to relate to me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, honestly, I feel like I'm too plain. Like, I'm the kind of bitch that in, like, 5 years I'll be talking about, like, doing my taxes on stream. Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to do that at the end of the year. This is true also. Wayne has gotten pretty crude. Yeah, I haven't had to do taxes yet because I've been unemployed. But I made like good money this year from the Bucks-a-thon and just like general stuff. So like I'm gonna have to do it. Apparently, German nearly flashed his entire stream after winning a hard Elden Ring fight because his fly was down and he jumped up and oh my god. I think, like, if that happened, I'd just stop streaming. But, like, for Germa, this is, like, an average Tuesday. The amount of times that, like, Germa has, like, just showed up, like, on his, like, face cam naked and then he's like, whoa, that's not supposed to be there, is, like, I would probably have at least 3 cents. Which is weird that it happened more than once. You had a dream where Germa accidentally had no pants on stream? See, I could not do that. I always... Listen, I'm not gonna pretend like I show up to stream at my Sunday best. I'm usually just, like, in PJs, but... I'm at least wearing pants, man. Think Germa is big enough now that he could get away with a nude stream and get a slap on the wrist at worst? Maybe. It depends. Wasn't like here's my like thing. Like Dr. Disrespect got like removed completely from Twitch.tv. He got like fucking like killed off the website to the point where if you stream with him, you also get like a ban for a bit. So I'm thinking like I feel like, I don't know how big he was, but I'm pretty sure he was, like, bigger than Germa is. Let that message stay caught in Automod. This is a sucks fight. I hope you guys are ready to see this again, like, 2 times. I have to do Sky Chase 4 times, too. Ugh. I have a light speed attack. That would make this go quicker. No, hit him! No, what? Sonic! Come on, you cost us like 5 seconds there, man. Sonic the lid, literally. Sonic the lid. I'm excited for Big the Cat to take approximately, like, either 10 minutes or 30 minutes, depending on how bad I do. With Sonic the Lid. It's a reference to the SpongeBob line, Patrick the Lid. Have you guys seen, like, that one Twitter user who's just, like, using his Twitter Blue to upload entire SpongeBob episodes? I think that's really good. That's the best use of Twitter Blue I could imagine. Like, what the fuck else do you get with Twitter Blue aside from, like, longer videos? Okay, we go to Tails Workshop. We can play as Knuckles. Might get no ads with Twitter Blue. That's pretty good, if true. If you get no ads with Twitter Blue, although I don't really, like, get Twitter ads at all. Like, when I'm on mobile, yeah, but when I'm, like, just on the desktop Twitter, I don't, like, get ads at all. And it's not even from blocking a bunch of corporations, it's just, I straight up do not get Twitter ads, and I'm not sure why. It might be, like, one of my ad blockers. to be honest. I cannot remember the last time I was marketed to on Twitter. Well, I guess I follow Nintendo of America on Twitter to get the updates, so... You block Origin? Yeah, I have you block Origin. That's probably what's blocking them. Hold on. Automod caught that. Only person who's not a chump for spending any money on any sort of social media is the promoted tweet I just hit the Juckport 1 trillion. Literally, though. Man, I gotta be honest, and, like, listen, I'm, like, a pretty active Tumblr user these days. I log in, like, at least once a day. Tumblr users are, like, fucking lame as hell again. Like, 100%. Like, everybody's like, oh my god, guys, we gotta keep the website going, we gotta buy Twitter Blue, and, like, staff is so great, and we're better than those other websites. Like, man, fuck TikTok, and, like, stuff like that, and it's like, you guys, like, this is just 2012 again. This is just 2012 again. We're just recreating 2012 again, but instead of, like, hipsters versus, like, fandoms or whatever, it's, like, Tumblr users versus, like, TikTok users. Like, who cares? What was the thing I posted on April 1st about Brewy? I turned my friend server into a Brewy-themed server, because I thought it'd be funny. I did that again this year. So I reblogged the old post about it.
We did it! Way to
I
go,
love
man.
this low poly Sonic also. Life could be dream. I wish this was a skippable cutscene. It was is the thing.
Thank you.
Saving your mental torment for September? Mm-hmm. I don't know, though. Like, I just, like, going back to, like, the Tumblr thing, I'm, like, just so sick of, like, the general Tumblr attitude right now. I'm like, you guys are annoying again. I missed when we were all just, like, 20-somethings who, like, were just on this website because it was funny, and we all were happy it was dying, and then we were all gonna never use social media again after it died. Thanks for consistently uploading my VODs to YouTube, not in streams too often for work and time zone reasons, but love casually watching your stuff. That is, like, the kindest thing you could possibly say. Thank you so much. I don't know why I went in the sewer. I'm supposed to go Casinopolis. Genuinely, like, I've said it in the past, the, like, compliments that make me the happiest on stream is people, like, appreciating my, like, archival efforts. And I feel bad that it's been, like, harder to keep up with because, like, you know, YouTube made so many dumb changes to their editor, but, like, it makes me smile extremely widely. So thank you. Okay, I had to go this way. I had to go this way first, and then I had to go to Twinkle Park. I'm doing things, like, out of order, and it's costing time, but that's fine. Tumblr has been so bad lately, I'm so glad you're not the only one noticing. Literally, though, everybody's getting, like, a ego about it. We're on the Super Hulock fandom, like, feel site. It's fine.
You'll be able to ride the bumper car if you defeat the enemy driving it.
I say this as if I'm gonna, like, not use Tumblr at all. Like, no, I'm still gonna keep using it. I've been on this site for, like, 10 years. Like, also, yeah, Automod's... I apologize that Automod has just been, like, bodying you tonight. I would have to, like, tab out to, like, fix it. I think all the mods are, like, not around right now. Only thing you'll ever admit to Tumblr having an edge on is being able to make threats against rich assholes and not immediately get booted off the site. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I love to say rude things. Have paying attention, sorry, you're good, you're good. Sometimes we just have nights where there's not too many mods around. And that's kind of just the fault of me mostly making my mod team like my general circle of friends. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe it's, we might be getting to a point where I may need to like hire a couple more mods. Maybe. If anybody's like interested in like a mod position. Yeah, I say hire, but it's like nobody's getting paid. You just got to determine if someone's being a dipshit or not in a Twitch chat. Pretty much. Also got distracted by an obscure gay ship of two guys from a Fire Emblem called Thracia 776. Oh yeah, that's one of the Super Nintendo ones. That's the one that, like, one guy on Twitter keeps, like, spamming Nintendo of America with saying, like, play this game. I've played a lot of the Fire Emblem games. I have not played any of the Super Nintendo ones. I'm sorry to all the Super Nintendo Fire Emblem fans. That's, like, that, like, whole trilogy, like, I have not touched. What other Fire Emblem games have I not played? Have experience modding for smaller channels, but couldn't guarantee you'd be here for every stream. Hey, it's all good. A lot of the mods don't show up for every stream. I don't think I could name a single mod who's been here for every stream, so you're good. If you're like interested, just like DM me later. Because like if I recognize your name as, like, someone who's generally in chat enough, and is also, like, generally, like, a trustworthy person, then I'm, like, pretty comfortable just giving you, like, mod, I think. You curated your online experience in such a way that you haven't seen the term shipped used that way in years, and was thinking to yourself, weird name for a boat. There's only 10 English-speaking people who have played those games, and they're all insufferable. I'll take your word for it. I won't say it myself because I don't want to get the 10 people mad at me, but I'll take your word for it. That was a pretty shit run of Twinkle Park also. That was, like, pretty bad. I feel like I could have finessed that a lot better. You know, one of those 10 people. What Fire Emblem games have I not played? I haven't played Radiant Dawn. I haven't played New Mystery of the Emblem, which is just the remake of the SNES game. Is that, like, it? It's just, like, those 5? Which sounds like a decent amount, but there's also, like, fucking, like, 20 of these games. No, I've played 3 Houses. I played through 3 Houses twice. Oh, I gotta do Speed Highway, so I gotta get the card. And I'm like, honestly, I'm pretty on board with getting the 3 Houses, Warriors game. Can I tell you, like, I'm literally, like, I think, like, I'm a mature enough adult to admit this now. I think I'm actually more excited for that than, like, Pokemon Generation 9. Like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, you know what, I'm in the mood for, like, another Warriors-type game. I enjoy the Dynasty Warrior-type games that I do play. It's all been the Nintendo spin-offs, but, you know. Let's go. That's a scary trick to pull off. No! I fucked up. It's over. Although, I'm also at a point with 3 Houses where I basically, like, think, like, I don't care that much about the students in the game. I think, like, the adults are, like, more interesting characters, but also, like, a lot of the time they're less fleshed out. I'm sorry, I just don't care what's happening with the Mitri. I care about this horrid church. I want to know more about the horrid church. And I guess I'm assuming you get that in, like, Blue Lions and stuff, but, like, eh. What happened to TF2? You had the BRB? It was running at a doo-doo frame rate, so we're just speedrunning Sonic Adventure now. Two women who are in gay love. Catherine and Shamir are literally two women in gay love, is the thing. There's literally there's a support conversation where, like, Shamir jokingly says, like, well, if you're worried about me so much, why don't you just marry me? And it's like, come on, listen. We're adults here. Jokingly. True. Ah, Sonic's so cool. I should, like, probably watch the Sonic movie. I want to watch the second one because it has Knuckles, but I should probably watch the first one also. Heard the first one was good. Yeah, same. I just saw, like, Sonic befriend the cop, and I was like, no. This does not fit my interpretation of Sonic the Hedgehog. I have to make not watching it a part of my personality. I'm an adult. I can admit that, like, I already have, like, a defined personality. I don't need Sonic the Hedgehog to be a part of it.
Not bad.
You know what I'm realizing? I think the tech for the end credits is to literally close the game and then open it again. Because I think you can't skip the end credits in this game.
Oh man, where can...
Said I'm an adult a lot these past few minutes, kinda suspicious. What's suspicious about it? I am, I'm 21 years old. Am I not allowed the pleasure of calling myself an adult? Have I been reduced to a child again? Alright, I think this is Red Mountain now. I believe you. Oh, you're suggesting because I'm insisting upon it. Okay, I understand now. Pit insists upon it. Insists upon itself, Lois.
This is
Let's go. Why is it called Red Mountain when it's clearly not red, it's brown? Always forget that it's from a Family Guy funny moment. You always just associate it with TF2 15 AI voices. That is really good, to be fair. I like the like, Family Guy funny moments Twitter, like, changed their thing to Family Guy dubbed moments for, like, April Fools, and, like, they redubbed that bit to be about Generation 4 of Pokemon, and it's like, finally, like, honestly, like, I agree with Peter Griffin. I agree with Peter Griffin completely in that video. Been playing Dragon Quest Builders 2, it's probably your favorite Switch game so far? Hell yeah. I own Dragon Quest Builders 2, but I have, like, not played it at all, which is sad. That was a sad death, but it was also our first death, which I'll take. I think I've been playing decently well, if that's only the first time I've died. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Highly recommend 2. I don't have to play the first one to have fun. No, yeah, I haven't been... I don't own the first game. Like, at all. I only got Dragon Quest Builders 2 because I was like, oh, I really like Dragon Quest 11. I wanted to play more of this series, and then I never did. Ding dong, the wicked composer is dead, though. Give the game a go, it's very charming. I'll have to at some point. There's like a few Switch games on my shelf, like I'm starting to get like the backlog coming in. Like, you know? Like the, oh my god, I haven't played or finished this game. I still need to beat Triangle Strategy. I haven't played that in like a week, but then like fucking Kirby came out and I haven't beat Kirby either. They're making too many video games. They need to stop. Fucking Nintendo Switch Sports comes out this month. I still need to like pre-order that, but I don't think they had pre-orders at GameStop, so I'm gonna have to pre-order it on Amazon. And then it might not come until the day after because the Amazon workers finally unionized. Just explode all video games? True. True. I have too many Switch games. It's a problem. But also I love it. I love it. It like genuinely, like, I don't know. The Switch is like the perfect storm for me. I feel like it came out at the perfect time, and it's like come out with like the perfect like library that appeals to me specifically. Like, man, when was the last time I got to play Zombies Ate My Neighbors on anything other than a Super Nintendo? Like the Wii? To be fair, Wii is also like top tier. Wii is like up there. Think you've become a Bethesda gamer? It's okay. Most people are these days. I mean, they made fucking Skyrim, which, if you don't own a copy of, Todd Howard will make sure you do in a year. Do what you do and look at your mountain of cartridges and lament over not having any games to play, then go back to playing Project Diva for the 10 millionth time? That's what I did at, like, the beginning of the year. Never played a game in my life. I'm too mature to play games, but I'm not too mature to play with toys. But yeah, I'm excited for Nintendo Switch Sports. I'm glad that they confirmed it still has Mii's. I'm kind of like, I'm excited for it, and I think like just by having bowling, like I'll get some good time out of it. But also like, why is it another case of they're just gonna update in more sports later? Can we stop doing this shit, Nintendo? I feel like Kirby and the Forgotten Land needs to be a lesson for Nintendo that we don't need day one patches, we don't need to wait for like additional content later. Sometimes you can just release a completed game and people will like it. There is online bowling, yeah, Nintendo Switch Sports is completely online. Which is part of the motivation for me getting it, is just like, oh my god, I can play Wii Sports Bowling online. That's crazy. And then, like, the other sports are, like, cool. They don't have baseball in the base game, though. And I don't know if they're gonna add in an update. That's my other favorite Wii sport, is bowling. So, like, if they don't include that, I'm gonna be a little peeved. They gotta add in baseball. I need to have, like, the 9-me team. I think the major thing I've learned in the Switch generation is that I don't actually like AAA games. Like, there are very few AAA games I actually like, and that's why I play so much Nintendo shit, is because most of their games are, like, mid-tier. So glad that there are still Mii's, but also since that one person discovered the NPCs on Breath of the Wild operate off the Mii creation system, you really want to have a Breath of the Wild style Mii creator? That would be pretty sick, to be fair. I don't know if I'm getting Breath of the Wild 2, because I never even beat Breath of the Wild 1. I enjoyed it. I played like 25 hours of it. I don't feel like I wasted my money on Breath of the Wild. I don't know. Open world games have never been my thing to begin with. I will say Breath of the Wild is probably one of the best open worlds I've played. That and Fallout New Vegas, but even then, I don't think I played much of New Vegas either. Comparative to how much there is in the game.
So far, so good. Hope you know what you
I didn't even get to see Benny. He didn't get to say one in the goddamn to me.
transforming now.
Breath of the Wild has been touted as the open-world RPG game and you don't really know why? Is it, like, even, like, really an RPG? It's, like, definitely open world, but it feels more, like, akin to, like, an adventure game than, like, an RPG. Does anyone else genuinely like the Breath of the Wild weapon durability system, or do you need to get locked up? Judging by the amount of people that harassed Jim Sterling about giving Breath of the Wild a lower review score because of the weapon durability system, no. You were playing a role? I guess, but you could say that about any video game. Like, Sonic Adventure is an RPG because I'm playing the role of Sonic. That's kind of the problem with, like, defining RPG and... Oh, I died. Wait. That's, like, the first time I've ever died to this section. When I think of, like, RPGs, I think of, like, Final Fantasy and, like... Dragon Quest. There's, like, an element of, like, leveling up characters and such. You know? And I feel like if Breath of the Wild's, like, you know, like, upgrade system is akin to anything, it's probably closer to something like a Metroidvania in how progression goes, because you're not really, like, leveling up. Like, you upgrade, like, stamina and, like, health, and that's about it. You don't really get, like, stronger attack or defense and stuff like that. Like, in my mind, like, RPGs are, like, akin to, like, tabletop RPGs in a sense. Like, there's that numbers aspect. And, like, like, there is, like, usually an element of you being able to, like, customize a character to your liking. Making sense? I'm glad. That's how I would define it, anyways. Like, that's what the first RPGs came from, is, like, D&D and stuff.
Hope you know what you're doing. You bet. Watch this. Transforming now. Whoa. Let's do it.
Like, let's not die this time. That would be sick. Because Sky Chase is, like, not fun. It is kind of a broad term RPG. Anyways. What else, like, comes out this year? I like every so often I think about what other video games exist this year. Mario Strikers comes out in, like, June. That's gonna be fun. Doesn't the Fire Emblem game also come out in June? Fuck's sake. Are they actually, like, doing, like, a decent start to the summer? Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak? I guess that's true. I have no interest in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, though. Glad you were able to make it to the stream tonight. You were having anxiety all day till now. I'm glad. I'm glad the stream could help out, for real. So, sometimes all you need is a good distraction. I'm obviously no replacement for, like, a therapist, but if I can do these dopey streams and it makes people feel happy, that's all I could ask for. For real, take care of yourself. Oh, fuck. Easy clap.
Alrighty, we're in.
Wow.
Easy clap, literally. Easy clap.
Don't get too many ideas.
Don't get too many ideas, you fools. I don't want to think about new games. I got no dollar to my name. I understand. Literally, if I did not start streaming, I wouldn't have fucking money for new games. Like, ever.
Did you see that?
You guys are the reason why my Switch collection just keeps getting more and more bloated. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for indulging me. I'm also lucky obviously I still live with my parents and they pay off, like, food and stuff. So I don't really have, like, a lot of expenses in my life, currently. But we'll see what the next few years leads to. Let's go. That's okay. That's why I'm here. I play all the new video games so nobody else has to. And it's only the Nintendo bullshit. That was a cool jump. That was a great jump. I'm glad that happened. Yeah, why is it doing that? You, like, stick to those cylinders so weirdly. Oh, I think I had, I think I have a pre-order on Mario Strikers, and I have a pre-order on Splatoon 3, because those are games I knew I was gonna stream. See, I didn't, like, give into pre-order culture for, like, the longest time, but when I started streaming and realized, like, if I'm gonna stream a game, I probably want to do it, like, day one, then it was like, fuck's sake. Hope the stigma of living with your parents dies down as people realize moving out on your own is becoming less feasible. Yeah. I mean, no doubt I'm, like, trying to work towards, like, being able to live, like, on my own. Have my own place. With Jen. But it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, like... Oh, that didn't work. It's like, it's fucking hard to, like, get out there, you know?
When you're shipping pieces of speed, hang on to something.
You bought the Guilty Gear port for, like, $2, so that's your big buy for a while? Mm-hmm. I getcha. I appreciate, like, everybody's support over the past few years, because it's, like, this is probably the only time in my life where I've had, like, any sort of, like, income coming in, because I've been unemployed all my life. I really should change that. I should, like, after college, I'm definitely, like, gonna get some kind of job. But, like... renting out your own place next week. Ooh, yeah. Hope you have a smooth move-in, too. For real. This cannon sucks. It's just like RNG. Skydeck is just not a very fun stage, to be honest. Skydeck is kind of just a poopy stage. Do we all agree to this? What am I majoring in college? I'm a English literature major. Minoring in journalism also, because I realized there's not really much I can do with an English major. Unless I want to do graduate school and, like, become a professor, which I've thought about. But that's one of those things where it's like, I don't even want to think about graduate school until I've, like, transitioned, honestly. Which has not happened yet. And, like, transitioning is not gonna happen until I move out of my parents' place either, to be honest. Like, I don't know, I could probably do it under their roof, but also is one of those things where it's like, man, I should probably, like, it would probably be hard to get a job if I'm, like, visibly transitioning. The game industry is always looking for writers, from what you can tell from job hunting. I would be very happy to do, like, writing in the game industry. I'm not, like, the greatest fiction writer, I'll be honest. Like, my, like, thing is, like, I'm a much better, like, non-fiction writer. Like, I'm pretty good at, like, writing articles and, like, analysis and stuff, and I'm also, like, pretty good at memoir writing, but I could probably, like, do, like, decently at, I could probably do decently at, like, game writing. Just doing journalism and game development on the side? Hell yeah. Copyright being marketing material, not literally DMCA shit? Yeah, no, I getcha. I getcha. I would, yeah. I never really thought about it. I was just so conditioned that to, like, yeah, English majors get, like, nothing. Every time, all you hear about in college from, like, high-level English professors is, like, yeah, if you want to become a professor, then, like, cool. If you don't, you gotta figure out something to do with your major. Sorry, you're on your own on that regard. Know people who do freelance game journalism, and it's brain-numbing and the pay isn't great? Yeah.
Is that it?
I could probably do something like that. It would cut into my streaming, but, like, any job will, so... Streaming ain't gonna pay the bills. At least not at this level. Unless, like, again, I have no delusions of, like, suddenly blowing up one day. I think I'm, like, too boring of a person. Not as in, like, you know... I don't think I'm literally a boring person, but I'm, like, a very simple person. You know, I know what I like... And I kind of just stick to that. I don't go too crazy with many streams. Like, there are obviously, like, event streams and such that I do. But it's not like a... I'm not, like, doing anything too crazy here. I'll go up here. Been trying to find audio work in games for a good few months. It's a dire state of affairs out there, and you ain't caving in just yet. I wish you luck. I wish you luck. If you were to get a solid job yourself, you want to fight, like, MMA and shit? Mm-hmm. I read that as shit. I don't know why. I need to, like, take my meds. Because I gotta go to sleep soon. Why did I go this way? Wait, this is gonna slow me down. That's fine. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Got a few freelance gigs lined up, but that's hardly stable income. Ideal would be landing an in-house position. Yeah. It's a scary world out there. Still waiting to hear back from Obsidian? Oh my god. They're like big boys now. They're like under Microsoft. Why did that not do the effect? That's supposed to do double damage. Eggman, I hate your ass. Why is this happening? Why? What is happening? In freaking hell right now.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Alright. Okay, next stage is Lost World. This is not like a great speed stage either. also just, like, hate navigating this part of Mystic Ruins. The binging of Babish Double Life. Didn't finish high school, so you will do literally everything and anything happily and make art and music on your own time, and you're happy like that? That's dope. Honestly, like, I love that kind of thing. Like, the world is, like, so fucked up. Like, just, like, it's, like, good if you're able to just, like, forge your own path, you know? Everybody's got something they can do. We are, like, a step away from talking about taxes, literally. I'm telling you, like, this is why I think, like, I don't even think we would need to make the stream 18+, because I think we're, like, literally too boring and simple for, like, teenagers. Like, hey, guys, do you want to talk about, like, renting an apartment? Do you guys want to talk about that? Me and, like, I was talking with Michael recently. Michael was talking about renting an apartment. You guys want to hear about that? Trying so hard and looking? I getcha, Nicole. I getcha. I think we have, like, the Northern Lion effect on this stream, you know? I think that, like, inevitably, we're just gonna reach a point where, like, the target audience of, like, the motherfucker Morgan stream is gonna be, like, anyone my age or older. Older than y'all, and you don't even want to talk about renting or taxes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Whoa. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get on the snake in time. But that was a pretty cool trick. Oh, I am! I am! Let's go. Let's go. Snake strats. Place you're moving into is a cabin in a caravan park full of retired people, and they're letting you move in because you're so boring and non-threatening. Also, hey Mauve, welcome. Yeah, we're doing Sonic Adventure. A little casual speedrun of the whole game. As long as it works, yeah. That literally is ideal. Honestly, like, surrounding myself with, like, retired people, like, yeah. I'll hear about your fucking bingo party, Deidre. I'll fucking go to your bingo party, honestly. Am I doing the whole game for real or just Sonic? Whole game, preferably. The other stories, like, take no time at all, so I think we should be fine to do whole game. Grandma Morgan, literally. I don't know, do people consider me an old soul at all? I should 100% big route on stream. It's a good time. I've done that before. Maybe I would love to, like, 100% Sonic Adventure on stream, but I never figured out how to, like, do the mini games. Like, that's where I got stuck. Like, the Chow Garden obviously would have taken me, like, a very long time to do, but, like, doing, like, Sky Chase was, like, the worst thing in the world. Like, I could not do it. Anyone who says they are an old soul is not to be trusted. You know what? That's true. That is kind of true, though. It's like adjacent to the kind of people who call themselves, like, fandom moms and stuff like that. Or, like, 20-year-olds who call themselves, like, gay elders. Like, I'm 21 years old, I'm not a gay elder, I'm, like, a elder of, like, I don't know, like, having played Pokemon Emerald when it came out. 21-year-old gay elder, like, digs under your skin. Literally, though. I am the authority on the LGBT community because I have been out for 5 years. I did not live through, the 1980s, which is, anyone who's in the know will know it's a topic that is too heavy for me to want to talk about on stream. Only claim to being elderly is grumpy. Let's go! Did you see that skip? Did you see that skip? Guys. Let's go. Like, grumpy cat for real? I forgot I still had these Vienna fingers open from the Keebler elves. Go to tea clubs with LGBT elders. The stories they tell about their lives are grim as hell. Yeah, I can imagine. The shit a lot of them would have had to live through. It's also important to note that, like, being white and or cis in, like, 2022, like, gives you a big edge up, you know? Like, I am a white trans woman. I have it a lot more than any, like, trans women of color. You know? Come on. Oh, I missed this. This is the hardest puzzle in the game. We're never gonna play the stage at this rate. Never mind, it's fine. Just complain about things and they'll fix themselves. This is the #1 rule of motherfucker Morgan stream. If something is, like, bothering you, just say it out loud and the problem will fix itself. I can what the fuck? Dude, the homing attack just, like, failed me there. Didn't get a proper homing attack once. What the fuck? There we go. I guess the angle was, like, fucked up. And Sonic Adventures, like, physics couldn't handle it. I died. That's fine. Don't like to think about it because gender sucks, but you guess you are kinda cis. Well, kinda cis is not completely cis, necessarily. We can move on then. Fuck's sake, I'm realizing, like, Sonic Frontiers is supposed to come out this year. We know, like, basically nothing about it, don't we? I want it so bad, though. Why don't I post more pics of my doggies? Sometimes I just forget to take pictures of my doggies, but I should. I should. You want the 100% honest truth, and we're gonna have to be adults about this. I've been forgetting to take pictures of my doggies because I've been taking more pictures of myself. And they're risque pictures of myself, okay? And we're adults here. We're adults here. We know Morgan has a sexuality, but sometimes I'm like so focused, like taking pictures of myself that I forget I have animals that I can also do photographs of. But it's not fair. The like Fergus economy is like in shambles right now. I gotta take more Fergie pictures. It's literally the vanity. I've like become too vain. What happened to my Fergie? I gotta take more pictures of Fergie, I gotta take more pictures of Roxy. I guess the other thing is that partially, like, I take pictures of the dogs, like, in the morning a lot, and just recently, I'm just, like, so fucking tired in the morning. Because my classes are so early. How did the name Fergie even come about? Well, Fergus's name is Fergus. He was named that by, like, a previous owner, and we only... It's, like, it's a whole story. Basically, like, when we got him... We thought his name was Tex because that's what the people we adopted him from said he was. But then, like, we couldn't get him to respond to that name. So, randomly, my parents were watching, like, a TV show, and there was a character named Fergus. And, like, Fergus's head, like, popped up during that, and we just, like, realized, oh shit, that's his name! And we started calling him that from then on. And Fergie is just, like, a cute little nickname. And it fits because the other dog is Roxy. So we got Fergie and Roxy. He literally named himself. Like, we like, the people we adopted him from tried to give him a name. But, like, he literally named himself. Fergus is really good. It is. Star thought it was an ugly name. And it's like, how could you even say something like that? I think Star has come around to it now, but... like, just so everyone knows. Like, this is a call-out post for Star. She thought that Fergus was a dumb name. He's Fergalicious. True? Kind of person who would not name your own pets. That's fair. I would suck at coming up with names for an animal on my own. I'd probably be like, yeah, we're naming that shit iPod Touch Nano. And then Jen would have to talk some sense into me. Or Jen could be an enabler, I don't know. I've never talked about getting a pet with Jen to that extent. Okay, so Jen is an enabler. Okay. Happy to announce the veggie mix and buffalo tofu combo you've been cooking. Fucks? Hell yeah. You can just name my pet the name of the species. That's what your friend calls their cat. Just cat. Mm-hmm. That's fair also. I think it's like a decent, like, philosophy to have. I think a lot of the time, because we've, like, gotten a lot of, like, rescues and such, like, we have dogs that already, like, have names, you know? Fergus reminds me of the king from Irish myth, Fergus McElroy. I don't think I said that right at all. I can't speak Irish. You don't know how to say it either. You can only say it via text. I respect that. I respect the honesty. You and your girlfriend are getting a guinea pig named Potato and a hamster named Wedge. Mm-hmm. I don't know why this, like, area flashes also. I died. This is like the world's worst speedrun. I think this is even worse than the first speedrun I did of this game. Although I don't remember my exact time. I remember it was like an hour, 18 minutes though. And I feel like we're probably gonna go over that. Or no, it was like an hour 20. I like checked the Steam time, it was like 81 minutes. That was how I like confirmed it. The names were a choice, but you chose the last name Destructoid? Like the gaming journalism website? Actually, I don't think I've ever gone to Destructoid.com. I don't know what they do there. Are they a game journalism website? Have no idea, but you just remembered Giant Bomb? I don't think I've ever seen him actually, like, shoot those orbs. Sees one of you guys mention a historical figure in chat. Is that a fucking Fate Grand Order reference?
It's no use. Give up. He's not gonna get away with this.
Why are you doing the same, like, easy-ass attack to dodge?
I can't believe this.
Watch out! He's up to something.
Easy clap. We did it! So that's Sonic's story out of the way. Okay, let's just skip through these last few cutscenes. Let me see if you can actually skip the end credits. How is he dodging all my attacks? Okay, no, you cannot skip through the end credits, so the end credit skip is to just turn it off. GG. We still have 5 more stories after that. 79 minutes, let's go! 2 minutes faster? Hold up. I did 81 minutes before. We did 79 minutes for Sonic. The rest of the story should be, like, much quicker also. I don't think any of them are gonna reach an hour. Probably not even a half hour for some of them. Legit. Yeah, I don't think any of these are gonna be long from here.
Select a file.
Okay, we go back to the same file. We do Tails now. I mean, Tails is all about going fast. Also, no problem, V. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. See how fast we can do Tails. a tasty meal, hell yeah. I love meals. Literally, I think, like, in my second life, I'm gonna be, like, reincarnated as a foodie. I'm just gonna, like, I'm gonna dedicate my life to talking about food. Also, no problem, Jen. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.
For the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
What if we did a mukbang stream? No, that would be terrible. Dude, I do not have, like, the iron stomach for that. If I eat, like, too many, like, McDonald's chicken nuggets, like, my entire, like, digestive system goes to hell. Anytime you hear that word, you think of the one screenshot that was like, what's the worst restaurant in this city so I can suggest it to my self-described foodie brother-in-law. It's really good. I don't know, like, do mukbang videos just, like, end with, like, people, like, throwing up? Because, like, I can't imagine, like, eating that much food and not feeling, like, ill afterwards. But I might just be, I might just be a lightweight. I should do a mukbang stream where it starts with a shot of a huge plate, but it pans out and it's just, like, a miniature version and I pop it in my mouth. That's really good. I love the idea of just doing streams who are, like, that are, like, 10 minutes long and, like, barely anybody has time to show up before the bit is over. Don't know anyone who actually watches mukbangs, but they always have a shit ton of views. Literally, though. One singular SpongeBob Krabby Patty gummy mukbang? No, literally. I have, like, no... Like, I don't want to go to Five Below and use my fucking debit card, but I don't have, like, any cash on me, so I'm like... But what if I want the SpongeBob Krabby Patty gummy? Like, fuck's sake. You've eaten meals that are for 10-person parties on your own. You are a bottomless void. I respect that. I respect that. I don't know. I think I usually eat, like, decently big meals. But I could not eat that much. Truly binging. Haven't been paying attention to the game at all because it's so plastered into your brain that it's white noise to you now. Okay, literally, though. Like, honestly, I've been barely paying attention to the game that I'm quote-unquote speedrunning. Because it's just, like, the same game. Burn a lot of calories just by existing. That's fair. I don't know, I'm like a little pudgy, so, like, I eat a decent amount, but I'm also, like, short as fuck, so I don't eat that much more. Tails' awesome speedrun levels. Yeah, that's the way to be honest. Listen, as long as you feel in, like, good health, like, what does it fucking matter if you're, like, 100 pounds or, like, 250, you know? Or even more than that. And, like, it's not even my business, necessarily, if people are, like, not in great health, you know? Love eating too much, so you gotta work out a lot, too? Exactly. I owe it, literally. Live deliciously. Nothing else matters in this world. We were put on this earth to have some good laughs and eat some good meals. Live deliciously as how you live every fucking second of your life. That's the spirit.
Come on, Tails.
Why did it take like a moment to load? Let me get some rings in case I get hit for some reason. Thought mukbangs were just vlogging with food, so you thought it sounded chill, and then you loaded a video and you could hear every decibel of the chicken. Man, I'm realizing that most of Tails' story is just, like, filler. Because, like, these stages take, like, a minute, and then you have to deal with doofy shit like Sky Chase and, like, Chaos 4. Just, like, stuff that is, like, objectively not very fun comparative to just, like, actually playing the video game. The boss fights in general are not, like, Sonic Adventure's strong suit, IMO. Like, obviously, like, the character boss fights are, like, a joke. But then there's, like, I don't know, a lot of the Chaos forms are not very fun to fight. The problem is, like, I feel like good Sonic bosses, like, are, like, pretty much, like, if you know how to do them properly, you can, like, easily, like, cheese them in, like, 10 seconds flat. And you can't really do that with any of these bosses. And I get that there's, like, an element of, like, oh, but if you have a longer boss fight, you can do more spectacle with them. But, like, I don't know. Because Sonic Adventure is, like, the closest to, like, the classic Sonic games in terms of, like, 3D adventures, it still kind of feels, like, weird to me, you know? And no problem, Jen. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Oh yeah, this one is literally the snowboard section. God, I gotta do, like, I'm pretty sure, like, these next string of things I have to do after this are just, like, 3 mini-games in a row. Like, I gotta do Sky Chase 1, then I gotta do Sand Hill, and then I gotta do Sky Chase 2. Oh, I also have to beat Knuckles in Chaos 4. Dude, this is just gonna be, like, a part of the game that's just, like, not fun. And then we get to do, like, 2 stages that are alright. I think Tails has, like, 5 stages. I might be wrong. Maybe he has 6. But I think after this, it's, like, what is it? It's not Twinkle Park. I think it's, like, Sky Deck and Speed Highway, and that's it. Because I think Sandhill is kind of a replacement for a regular stage. If you just want to do the snowboarding again. Although, I gotta be honest, Sandhill is kind of fun. Like, the snowboarding stuff in this game is decently fun. But also, I don't know. We're gonna be midnight gamers soon, I'm realizing also. We're gonna be going late tonight. Which is fine. I still think we could beat the rest of this game in, like, decent time. Like, we have an hour, like, 10 minutes before the 6-hour mark. I think we could beat the rest of the game. And honestly, all rides on Big the Cat. Dude, eBay gave me a notification. I thought it was from a copy of Big Brain Academy, but it was like, oh no, check out these. Do you want to see clothes? Like, no, I don't go on eBay for clothes. I could go to, like, a store, like, 5 minutes from my house. Come on. If I'm on eBay, it's because I want a video game for cheaper than full price. Come on. Come on, eBay. Grow up. Seriously. Not Big Brain Academy for DS. I wanted to get the... I tried to get the new one on Switch. Which I got for like 10 bucks off. I think I have... No, I don't have Big Brain Academy on DS. I have it downloaded. I could emulate it. I, like, actually thought about ordering the one on the Wii because I could more easily stream that. But I'm, like, so hesitant to buy any Wii games at this point because I'm like, well, I could just do my USB... I like, could just figure out USB loader. Yeah, they came out with a new Big Brain Academy last year. It was, like, a pretty low-key release. It's brain versus brain. I think they had, like, a new Brain Age that came out also that went under the radar. Which is wild, because those were both, like, so big on the DS. My DS was, like, basically a Pokemon machine. I love the DS, but it was kind of a Pokemon machine for me, mostly. I'm trying to think what else I played on. Well, I played, like, Kirby, I played, like, Starfy, WarioWare DIY. I played Sonic Rush and Colors on there. I guess I got some decent usage out of my DS, but I didn't have the crazy library that you could. I guess this is part of the reason why my Switch collection is so big, because I didn't fucking play more than, like, 5 games as a kid. It was like, Pokemon and Sonic for me, thanks. I only bought Mario Galaxy, one of the best games ever made, because it gave you a bonus with Mario Kart Wii. You have Rosalina easier, you don't have to fucking, like, hop and skip and play and clap to unlock Rosalina. I didn't even have Mario Kart DS. I'm so sad about that. Mario Kart DS was, like, the biggest fixture that I never got. Fixture? Why did I say it like that? Fuck, I'm just buying so many video games because I didn't buy enough. I didn't get enough as a kid. That's the problem. Fun, but not super great. I played Mario Kart DS, like, those... Mission mode was decently fun. Good distraction, but... I know there's, like, people who are still dedicated to, like, playing Mario Kart DS online. Some missions were really fun, others were very don't. God, am I thinking about it? I lost my train of thought. That's really funny. I think the fun ones were the unique oddballs, and the boss battles were kind of samey and frustrating at points. I gotta be honest, it didn't, like, stick out in my mind enough for me to, like, even remember anything that was, like, particularly frustrating or, like, super fun. I was one of the Wii kids. I had Mario Kart Wii and that was my shit. Dude, I was like a little, like, 9-year-old and I had like 7,000 GP or whatever the fucking Mario Kart Wii, whatever the online ranking was. Mario Kart Wii did rule. I still want to, like, get on, like, the custom servers and such. So I can play, like, Mario Kart Wii in the modern age. I'd probably get my ass beat. But it'd be fun. One of the first games you 100%'d? Hell yeah. I don't think I was able to do that as a kid, to be honest. I think I came close, but, like, mirror mode fucked me up too bad. And also, the way to get, like, 3 stars in the GPs is kind of arbitrary anyways. Like, Mario Kart 8 is, like, a easy 100% because the goal is obvious. With Mario Kart 8, it's just get first place every time. That, like, makes sense to me. Mario Kart Wii, it's like, oh, you have to spend a certain amount of time in first, you gotta do a certain amount of tricks, you gotta use, like, items smartly, and it's just like, man. I'm too fucking dumb for this. This is, like, rocket science to me. Yo, let's go. The jungle skip? The jungle skip? It's pretty brutal that you didn't just have to win, but also obliterate the CPU as well, literally. You had to do so much. Meanwhile, with Mario Kart 8, it's literally just like, yeah, just get first. Just get first, forehead. Which, to be fair, is, like, not the easiest thing in the world, but it ain't that hard. Comparative to the shit you had to do in Wii. And get a bunch of coins. That's true. I forgot about that aspect of completion. You just had to get a shit ton of coins. I don't remember what I did to just, like, grind for them. But I think there was definitely a point where I either grinded for a bunch of them, or I had literally played so much Mario Kart 8 that it wasn't a consideration. I could not tell you at this point. But I remember being pretty proud when I got Gold Mario and his whole set. Okay, here we gotta get the ribbon, and then we gotta go talk to Tikal. I just have to find where the ribbon is. Am I just, like, going in the complete wrong direction? I thought it... No, it's here. Let's go. And then we go talk to Tikal.
The servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, tell me all about it. Well, we're almost done with the bullshit part. We just gotta get through Sky Chase again. And then we never have to do Sky Chase again. Let's go. Last time we have to fucking worry about this awful minigame. I really don't like Sky Chase. I'm sorry. Sky Chase is what if Star Fox was bad. It's like they already made that. I did miss just streaming into late in the night. You know? There's like an unmatched vibe of like a super quiet late night stream. Maybe that's just me though. I I'm thinking about it, though, I don't think we can actually finish this whole game tonight. Chilling with some elderberry tea, so you get what I mean? Hell yeah. Because now that I'm thinking about it, we have, 4 more characters after Tails, and, like, 15 minutes approximately before the 6 hour mark. And if you're not familiar, the reason I only go to 6 hours on combo pack nights is because YouTube does not let me cut down streams that are over 6 hours. Because YouTube is run by a bunch of fucking jokers. That's also why I'll never do, like, a 24-hour stream. Not just because of that, but, like, YouTube has an upload limit of 12 hours, so I wouldn't be able to upload that. I would have to fucking render it myself into parts, and, like, I do not have the fucking machine for that. Hell no. I feel like the Knuckles run is, like, very dependent on how good our Emerald RNG is. Gamma, I think we could beat pretty quickly. Same with Big, if we do well. That could be, like, a 6-minute endeavor. But, like, Knuckles is the big one. Amy's only got, like, 3 stages, too. She's not very long, either. I don't know. We don't have, like, any, like, super long stories. It's basically just Knuckles that I'm worried about. Because we gotta get, like, the good RNG. Every moment your laptop has Premiere Pro open is a moment its fans scream at me to put it out of its misery, literally. I had to take a class last term for, like, digital composition and stuff, and just, like, every Adobe product was, like, a fucking killer on my machine. It's part of what motivated me to, like, want to get new computer parts with the Bucks-a-thon a while back, which I still have not been able to install because I'm incompetent and I don't know how to build computers. But I'm trying. Lord knows I'm trying, but I think building the computer is dependent on I need my fucking geek tech cousin to, like, figure it out for me.
Wow, this thing is really huge. Don't get any ideas, Sonic.
Okay. I don't think we have, like, any more bullshit minigames, so she should probably beat this within, like, the next 10 minutes.
Hey, transform!
I think they're all still single-threaded, so the thought of even having high-end rigs will only help you so much. God, yeah. They should just make computers be free for everyone, and they should also all be able to play the latest video games and run Adobe products, like, normally. After Effects and Photoshop have downright memory leak issues? Jesus Christ. Cool shit, Adobe. Thanks for making everybody pay fucking subscription fees for your god-awful programs. Of course, they're the ones that had to be fucking industry standard. Nobody else could come up with anything. Let's go. These tail stages last so little time.
That wasn't too bad.
Like, the Sonic stages, I felt like I was going noticeably faster through, but the tail stages are like, no, yeah, this is just how it is on a normal playthrough of this game. It really just is, like, this quick. over here. Easy clap. Okay, and then they fly off, and then Tails goes to Station Square again, and then it's the race against Eggman, and then final boss. I don't know what our time is on Tails, but...
You think you can keep up with me?
I bet there's, like, insane speedrun tech for the Tails stuff. Like, I have a feeling this is, like, insane untapped potential. I'm like so focused now because I'm like, oh, but I gotta beat it fast. I go as fast as possible. No! I fucked up. Valve, you fucked up.
Keep up with me. I've got you now, Tails.
Oh, shit it, Robotnik. I love the Walter White emote. This is really good. The Walter White, like, surprised face is, like, always funny. I don't think there's, like, a single time anyone's, like, been able to make me laugh with the Walter White. Walter White. I've been saying this joke, like, to myself a lot, where I say smoking that shit that made Walter White. And, like, basically every time I've ever said this to anyone, it gets, like, no fanfare. Except I was on call with, like, my friends from Chimp Dinner Live last night, and my friend Ellie really thought that smoking that shit that turned Walter White was really funny. And I'm glad that, like, someone finally appreciates it. It took a while, but... Okay, I just gotta beat this in a decent time. It's really funny and no one else has acknowledged that. It's literally my, like, most flop joke, but I keep telling it because it's, like, it's just funny to me. It's just, like, I don't know. Smoking that shit that turned Walter White is funny to me. But it, like, it's just, I'm an unappreciated artist in my time. Honestly. Ahead of my times, the future generations will better appreciate my work. Literally, though. I'd like to believe that in the future, all of my internet junk will be analyzed by historians. Let's go. Alright, we're done with Tails' story. Okay. Stop the game. Restart it. Hope one day Binging of Babish is regarded as the digital version of a plague cross, literally, though. We need this to happen. Alright, we got Sonic, we got Tails. Knuckles is the next big one. And then the rest should be small. The Binging of Babish. Yeah, we got the 100% clear. Okay, I was kind of worried that the clears weren't counting because we didn't watch through the end credits, but they have been. It's fine. Okay, so I think Knuckles' first stage is Speed Highway? He's got the earliest Speed Highway? Yeah. I love how he runs. He's doing that fucking Naruto run. Knuckles is literally breaking into City Hall and nobody gives a shit. Oh, there's one. As if they could stop Knuckles if they wanted. True. Knuckles is so cool and strong. This Emerald's being a bit of a bitch. Where the fuck is this one? Oh, I see. No, come on. Ow. Fucker. Okay, that was not a great run of that first level. That was almost 2 minutes. That was bad. That was really bad. Dude, Sonic the Hedgehog was added to the list. What list? Sonic the Hedgehog is on a federal watch list now. Okay, next stage is Casinopolis. Sonic is on your fucking list now, okay? Alright, I understand. Okay. Casinopolis, this should be pretty quick. Dude, we're already, like, close to a couple emeralds. No, come on. Just grab it. Just grab it. Oh, this is easy.
This way.
Okay, I do think I have to go on that spring. Yeah. What's one of these things? Let's go. Okay, that wasn't terrible. I could have done... If I was sub 1 minute, that would have been better, but not a terrible run. This Knuckles is going pretty well. We might still have a shot at this. Okay, I think you go up. Go up and around. Okay, maybe not. Okay, no, we have to go all the way around. Got it. All great things if for some reason I decide to speedrun the entirety of Sonic Adventure again. Okay, they're dead.
Trains are currently in service.
I think this is where we fight Chaos too? Yeah. And then we don't fight any more Chaos forms as Knuckles because Sega loves Knuckles so fucking much they would not do such a horrid thing to him. As to make him do dog shit boss fight. Like, Chaos 4 is like such a dumb boss. No, wait, I do have to fight Chaos 4 as Knuckles. Never mind. Knuckles is not the favorite child. Everybody knows the favorite child was always Shadow. If Sega could ensure that Shadow the Hedgehog could be the mascot instead of Sonic, they would have by now. They tried. They made his own game and everything. They gave him a sweet ride and a gun, literally. See, again, this is what I don't like about these like, Chaos fights. Is that there's so much stop and go. It's like, why can't I just hit it? Let's go. One more hit. Fucker.
Is that all you've got?
That is an impressively sturdy chandelier that y'all keep knocking around. It's fine. Wait, why did I just teleport to Mystic Ruins? Okay, I think I have to get the power up here. Yeah. I get the gloves. I can do some digging. You gotta, like, hit the jump button and action button at, like, the same time. He just fucking tossed it at him. You know, I was gonna speedrun the whole game, but I gotta be honest, I think, like, the nighttime, like, migraine is starting to kick in, like, telling me, like, hey, go to fucking bed. Because I'm starting to feel it in my eye a little. Which is unfortunate. We came so far. Like, we got through the 2 biggest stories. I think it's fine. We did 2 minutes faster on Sonic, which is all that really matters in the world. But yeah, I think actually, like, I'm just gonna have to call it here. I think, like, I'm feeling a little nauseous. I should probably go to bed. But thank you all for watching and sticking around this long. I wish I could have finished, but you know how things are. Yeah, health always comes first. I'm not gonna stream incapacitated. Fun as always, thank you. But that's it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you all for coming. Hope you all have a good night and take care. Not gonna be streaming tomorrow, but Tuesday, I think... Well, no, Tuesday's my birthday, so I probably won't stream that day either. I will let you know, though, I might do, like, an impromptu birthday stream. We'll see what happens. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. I'll see you real soon. We'll do some Ace Attorney and Kirby during the week, so that should be fun. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.